Hi guys, how's it going? It's Tao. When purchasing the S9, one of the biggest decisions I had to make was whether I should go with the S9 or S9 Plus. I have fairly small hands and knew that the phone had to be comfortable to hold and easy for me to handle during day-to-day use. In this video, I want to talk about my personal experience with this decision and hopefully help anyone who's torn between the two strictly due to its size. I also go over how comfortable the phones are to hold and carry on a daily basis from a female's perspective. So let's get right into it. To give you a little background, in the past, I believe the iPhone 5S was the ideal size for me. It was so easy to carry around and use with one hand. I could easily reach all four corners of the phone. I still actually have my 5S from 5 years ago. I just couldn't get myself to sell it. It's more like a collectible for me now. I went from the 5S to the OnePlus 3T. Although this phone was great, the size was a deal breaker for me. I could just never get used to how big the phone felt, and honestly, I dropped the phone more times than I can remember. Here are the S9 and S9 Plus side by side. The S9 is in the color lilac purple, while the S9 Plus is in the color titanium gray. Being a female with small hands, the truth is that both phones, the S9 and S9 Plus, require the use of two hands. There is absolutely no way I can use either phone for day-to-day use with one hand. If I'm just browsing my phone or scrolling through social media, then I can manage with one hand. But the moment I have to type something or access the top of the screen, I immediately use my other hand as well. Ultimately, I went with the S9 because the S9 Plus felt substantially larger and heavier. Let's quickly go over how the phone feels to use in hand for me. This is how I normally hold my phones. I can easily reach the fingerprint sensor while maintaining a natural grip on the phone. As you can see, I definitely cannot reach the top of the phone with one hand while maintaining my normal grip. To combat this, I arrange my most used apps closer to the bottom. The phone also allows you to swipe down anywhere on the home screen to access the notification panel. The apps on the top left are still out of reach, but with a little adjustment to my grip, it's doable with one hand. The volume up and down buttons are set too high for my liking. I wish they would have swapped them with the placement of the Bixby button. The S9 is super comfortable to hold, but without a case, it can be super slippery. Be warned. My husband previously had the S7 Edge, and that phone had very sharp edges. Every time I held it, it felt super uncomfortable. It was almost unusable without a case for me. The curves on the S9 are much more subtle, and the width of the frame is thicker. This makes the phone easier to handle. Carrying our phones with us is another factor to consider. Larger phones are usually heavier and more cumbersome to haul around. I carry my phone in my back pocket whenever I'm running a quick errand and don't want to bring my purse. The smaller S9 fits in the back pockets of my jeans with ease. The S9 Plus feels like it'll fall out the moment I start walking. I typically wear a crossbody purse with me to store my keys, wallet, and phone. This is the one I carry, and the phone fits perfectly, even with a case. I'm aware that there are other differences between the S9 and S9 Plus. The S9 Plus costs more, has an extra camera, more RAM, but portability was the most important factor for me. I probably would have dropped the S9 Plus within the first week and cracked the screen anyways. That wraps things up for this video. If you've purchased the phone, let me know if you want the S9 or S9 Plus. If you're on the fence, I highly suggest that you go to your carrier store to test out the phones yourself. Let me know if this video helps with your decision. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate it. Sub if you don't want to miss out on any future content. And until the next one, peace.